May 30th, 2020.
Your last day of being 52.
52.
And yeah.
So tomorrow I'm 53. This is my birthday.
Many happy returns.
Thank you very much.
It was a delight to be diving with you.
Thank you. It was fun.
Where are we? We're in Alachua.
Yes, Mill Creek Sing. It was so cool seeing the stuff we did, 9 years ago?
Yeah, 2011.
I was pretty impressed with myself. I was like, wow, we did pretty good.
We did a great job.
It's so beautiful down there. I think we had always meant to go back and video that, like with the high def camera.
Yeah, we should.
Was like, but you'll be able to see some of it today.
Yeah, we should because it's such beautiful passage.
It is.
We got lucky there though. We really did.
We really did.
Yeah. What a great bit of passage to be able to explore.
We'll do a part 1 and a part 2, but Andy, we got to the very end where he and Charlie had left off, and there is a restriction, and it's one of those restrictions that's kind of like a rounded triangle in my I could not make it through with my sidewinder on because my bottles are high in the sidewinder, and I'm not about to go grinding through something 222 feet deep, 3,000.
It's kind of it's like an inverted T, and one corner of the inverted T just got the top of your sidewinder can.
Right.
Just the head. That was just stopping you getting through.
And so I had such a great dive. I wasn't about, like I said, grinding that far back. So I just was basically like, go. So what? Tell me.
So I followed the passage up, and I was just again enjoying it how it does that 360-degree turn around on itself, and you come up and you can see this fissure off to the left with all this black rubble coming down and black silt. So you go up, and the fissure passage, you go up at about 45 degrees. It's pretty big. I mean, you go, wow, this is a great passage. And you follow it up, it goes about 70, 80 feet, and then you come up in this little room where I tied off last time. Anyway, so I tied in, and I went up on top of the mound in the middle of the room, and it's kind of a low, flat room, 175 feet. And I pretty quickly realised that the flow was coming from my right, and not from straight ahead.
So it's still
So
doubling
it's taking
back.
another right. So probably more towards the southeast.
Yeah, so it's almost right on top of the Silty Tunnel, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Or in fact, it's gone south of it.
Okay.
Because it's gone round and round, and now it's turning south again. So I went across the room, and I could see that the flow was coming up from that side of the breakdown. So I went down over the breakdown, and it opened up into this passage. And again, it was more vertical canyon. Lots of black silt on the floor. So now seeing a lot of black silt, the same as was in the fissure passage on the way up there. And so I followed that that must have been around 120 feet. I think I had an 80-foot shot in there. It was pretty straight. All this dark silt on the floor and a big bank on the left as you went along. And then it started getting wider and lower. And it got lower because the silt was coming up towards the ceiling. So I swam up there, and I was still getting very good flow. They were still swimming into pretty good flow.
Good.
But all this black silt on the floor and white limestone, and I could see a nice limestone outcropping in the ceiling. So I tied off to that, and I could see that there were 2 ways to go. One was off to the left, and one was off to the right, and they were about 45 degrees apart. The one to the right actually looked like it had a little bit more height to it, but it was basically black silt nearly at the ceiling. And the one on the left was similar, but even lower in terms of vertical.
So if you go through them, you're going to be in the silt.
You're going to be in the silt going through.
I'm glad I didn't go.
There's flow coming from both directions.
Okay.
A little bit more seemed to be coming from the left, but that was the one that looked lower.
Right.
So I looked around and couldn't see your light, so I thought, I'm not going to keep going, so I tied off there and surveyed out.
Excellent.
But it's pretty cool. Pretty cool passage. It's still going. It's flowing. We'll just have to go and see. I didn't really want to go gouging my way through that silt and then have to survey in all zero visibility. So I thought, I know the visibility is going to be fine for the survey back where I am now.
Right.
I'll just do it now, and then we'll come back next time.
I just went back to 222 and just got comfortable and took a zen nap. I guess, I don't know, but I did see dugong fossils in the wall. I found. Did you see?
No, I didn't.
That? Yeah.
No, you have to show me that.
But real quickly, so many years ago, I have to do this quickly, but also with some respect. Tom Morris and John Mosley were dive partners, and Tom and John did a lot of exploring and stuff. And I'm not going to go into it too much on how we met each other, but I've been friends with Tom a long time. John passed away just over 3 years ago. 2 years prior to that, John was having a pacemaker put in. And the only reason we were actually told about this new section was because John called me from the hospital, and John was like, hey, I'm having a pacemaker, I'm not going to be able to dive anymore, so let me tell you about a secret we've hidden in the back of Alachua. And previously the upstream ended in this thing called the merry-go-round, and what would happen is you'd come out of the ceiling and looking straight ahead, you would think that that was the passage, and you would go around this column. But the caveat was, every time you would go around a column, zero visibility. But the reality was, is when you poked your head out of the ceiling, instead of looking straight ahead, you went right back under. And so, I'm not sure what, but we're going to dedicate part of this new section of cave to John Mosley.
Yeah,
who's no
we
longer
should.
here, so.
What
a great surveyor and cave diver.
Yeah,
We've lost. He didn't die in a cave, but
yeah,
a lot of great cave divers.
and he did a lot of stuff in here. And
oh yeah,
and this I'd say one of my favourite caves to explore because you know each time it's just a few hundred, even if it's just a few hundred feet, it's always interesting.
Yeah,
it's always like, what's it gonna do next?
Yeah. And we were saying today, I mean, north, south, east. It's rare we have a cave this far to the east that's doing what it's doing.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else out this direction.
No.
That does it. So what a great place. Thank you to the NSS, CDS, and
yep.
Kirill Escrow.
Kirill and Will and Emmett. Was it Emmett?
I'm not sure.
Will and Emmett, his students.
And
they
then later
came and
today.
set us up, and then Jason Barfield, I think, is coming to help out later.
Excellent.
So thanks to them.
It was really great. But
yeah,
thanks a lot, and we'll put more video in this Habichat and talk over it.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we will. All right. We'll say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.